Do I throw away all my R. Kelly music? Oh, what a touchy subject for a lot of people. First of all, off top, let me give all honor, all praise, all glory to the Most High Yahuwah, as we thank Yahushua was the Son who hung, bled, and died. Video response back, and I know it's been a long time. Kind of been going through a lot of the older videos, responding back with questions that, with giving answers on videos. Well, questions I should say that I haven't responded back on yet. And this is a video response back to you, Dr. Oz one. You say from a musician standpoint, as a man of God standpoint, as a producer standpoint, period. Okay, now y'all show y'all want this one. I did a video about R. Kelly a long time ago and it got taken down on here. I guess it was too blunt, it was too raw, it was too uncut for the YouTube. This was years ago, way before he got in trouble. I said because there's a lot of men who are just like R. Kelly. And I said in that particular video, if I could just sit down one-on-one and talk with R. Kelly, I would let him know everything he's fighting with is just demons, demonic demons, childhood trauma. And I always said, you got church folks who, I'm gonna use the title church folks Christians. Let me just say it like this. Now, when you ask me this question, first of all, I can't tell nobody what to do. Every last one of us is different. Some people choose when they get saved, like they say, I got saved, I threw away all my music. Well, I didn't. I threw away all my music, JT. Now, here's a question that's gonna make you mad. Let me ask a question with a question. Should I throw away my R. Kelly music is what y'all asking me, right? So a question with a question. Did you throw away Tone music? All the ones that you know that's in the gospel field who's homosexual, lesbians or whatever. Did you throw their music away? Do you throw away the music and the artists? Or are you throwing away the artists and keeping the music? Cause see, it's amazing how many people want to talk bad with R. Kelly, man, all that pervert, and then you look at the gospel field, how this stuff had been going on a long time ago. Some of your famous people that you love was homosexual or gay or fighting with perversion and so many things, molestation, you name it, demons, sexual demons. Even how Kirk Franklin, when he came out back then, telling everybody how he was fighting with pornography and he was thinking about porn while he was on stage. Or like he just said not too long ago on what's that, Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp, how he wrote so many songs butt naked on his piano stool at home. Now, it don't take a rocket scientist to understand when somebody tell you they butt naked and they've been fighting with porn, add two and two together, they mean they be beating their meat and jacking off too. So have you threw away all the Kirk Franklin music too? See, these type of questions make people mad because, once again, some people choose to don't listen to nothing at all no more. And then some women, they get so holy and down that they forget how their husband met them. And they start cutting off everything in the bedroom. And now the husband is like, well, that woman that I met, that I fell in love with, that woman that I just, man, I was head over heels in love with, she not there no more. Well, baby, I'm saved now. And you go to the bedroom dressed like a nun. See, I'm talking about what's real, y'all. And this music, see, I always say, when you start, y'all go back and look at the video I did about the gospel music when it became an industry. And then when you start talking about all the gay people the homosexuals that started coming out, and it just started it's so out in the open that now it's way out in the open, and it's like don't nobody want to address it, but then when you address it, they look at you as the bad guy. So how many people threw away the gospel artists' music? See, R. Kelly been needing help. Now you look at R. Kelly and what R. Kelly went through, his childhood trauma, and then you look at all the women, the videotapes. See, it's a lot of Christians that's been holding around. It's a lot of men that have been slept with underage women that's in Christianity. And I'm not saying this to say what R. Kelly did was right, nor was the Christians that did it was right. I'm making the fact and saying, have you thrown all the gospel music out too, or you just, I can't listen to R. Kelly no more. But you listen to Tone, who changed his name into Beast Slade, who been showing you and acting like that and telling you how he was, and he ain't the only one. You got a lot of men coming out, and Ben came out, even in the 70s. It's just, it was hid a little bit more back then, but when you start trying to pinpoint saying somebody's worse than somebody else, so what? That's my question to you. What do you do with the music? And I know it's going to be different answers in the comment section, but that's what I want to see, because that's a very great question. Now, you asked me about me. Now, there's a whole lot of music I've been quit listening to. But I tell you, I'm going to tell you one thing. When it comes to the house, when it comes to my covenant, when it comes to my bedroom, I'm not going to put on Father, I stretch my hands to thee, no other help I know. Music has its place in time, but see, what makes it the wickedness is when there's the spirits behind music. I'm a musician. I said this in a video years ago. When I get on the piano, that same A-flat chord that Johnny Taylor's using in his song is that same A-flat chord on Your Amazing Grace. You have different inversions of the chords, but the chords are still named the same. That's why when they took the gospel music, see, most people don't understand it was already blues. It was already blues. Go back and watch that video I did about, I think, James Dorsey, and where James Cleveland got his stuff from. Don't even get me started talking about James Cleveland and the GMWA and all the stuff that you got out and been had out. And it's just, when people start getting exposed, they just start leaving it out like, oh, hey, it's cool to be like this. See, R. Kelly, yes, R. Kelly got his struggle, but so do so many gospel artists. So again, do you throw out everything, or do you pick and choose? What about when R. Kelly did the song When a Woman's Fed Up? Do you throw away all the music? Or since he's been busted and locked up, have you just decided to say, I'm not going to listen to none of that no more? But then you look at B-Slade, which is a gospel artist, who's supposed to be a Christian, who's telling you he's been homosexual and came out of the closet. Do you throw his music away too? Man, I'm going to keep listening to that B-Slade. At least B-Slade in the church. What do that mean? At least B-Slade, man, he keeping it real. Okay, R. Kelly was keeping it real too. He got a problem with sex. He got a problem. He loves sex. He loves orgasms. He loves women. He loves it. He's the Pied Piper. And you can say what you want about R. Kelly, but you name somebody else that can have that many hits and can write that many songs for so many people that so many people fell in love with. I'm not telling you to worship R. Kelly, glorify R. Kelly. I'm making facts in this video, so don't take what I'm saying the wrong way, because people do their gospel artists the same way. Somebody asked me the other day, do I think Kirk Franklin gay? What? Go back to that video JT was smiling. Look at the lip gloss go. Look at the tight pants. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at Jamal Bryant. Look at so many of them. Look at the comments so many of them are making to other men. And some of them trying to hide it, but they can't hide it. So do you throw away the gay preachers preaching? If you throw away R. Kelly, if you throw away all R. Kelly music, then you need to throw away all your favorite gospel homosexual artists' music also. See, that's what you call being a hypocrite. Picking and choosing. I don't listen to that R. Kelly, man. That dude got a problem with, and then look at how many people in Christianity got a problem holding around, sleeping around. No, damn well some of them got her off a 12 play. See, I tell my mom and my time, I grew up in the house with music. And I'm from the old school, so when you start talking about the Isley brothers, of course the Isley, you were not finna go without hearing some Isleys. I know I didn't get her off of Amazing Grace, How Sweet the Sound. My daddy loved me. My dad had a record collection, 8-tracks, record collection, you name it, reel to reel. Old man was loaded with music because he was a musician and a singer. Oh, Marvin Gaye, come on now. Half of y'all know y'all got her off of Sexual Healing. But we want to sit in there like, oh man, the Christians and the R&B, this R&B, man, come on, sexual, ain't nothing new under the sun. You got music that's so sexual now, it's been sexual. Even in the 70s. They may have choose different lyrics, but it was still about sex. You had more love ballads back then, but at the end of the day, somebody was going to get broke off. Somebody was going to get pregnant. Somebody was going to have some babies off of this music. And you look at the decades and decades of music, I mean, Ain't nothing new under the sun. So again, when you start talking about throwing away R. Kelly music, who else music are you gonna throw away in the gospel field? Now I keep telling people, when you are born again, of course you're gonna change up. But see, there are people that's born again that still listen to secular music. There's born again people that still listen to movies with cussing in it, because it's the religious folks. Come on now, break it down. It's the religious folks that always want to point fingers like the Pharisees did in the Bible. But you get a lot of religious folks, and you can catch what they doing behind closed doors, you'll see that they still love a lot of the stuff that they going against telling people. They just don't want to get caught. They still, oh, what you bobbing your head for? That was my song back in the day. That's still your song. See, it's the spirit behind music that makes it evil. You can have a good song, but then you can turn right around and have a bad song. See, one thing about music, you'll learn this about music, especially being a musician, it's evil spirits in it. And that music can be used to drive them out or invite them in. That's why I'm not sitting there telling you to hey man, listen to this and fall behind it. It's the spiritual discernment that's going to already tell you, throw this away. Don't listen to R. Kelly no more. Don't listen to B. Slade no more. Don't listen to this person, man. And you think about it. How many gospel artists will continue to make music with the secular artists? See, everybody got mad when Kirk Franklin used old girl. What's her name? Gloria, is her name Gloria? Hear me out, family. But everybody got mad because Kirk Franklin told y'all in I want to say it was 1998 or 1999, Kirk Franklin told the world he was going to change the game. So why y'all mad? He already said, I'm going to take the gospel artists and the secular artists and I'm going to mix it. That's why when you start seeing Salt and Pepper, that's why a lot of people saying Kirk Franklin is harming the gospel field. He's harming Christianity. They looking at the Kirk Franklin, and some of them talking about Yolanda Adams. And, oh, look at how they got mad at the Clark sisters when the Clark sisters started doing that music and taking the music and making the gospel music. This stuff ain't nothing new, y'all. So do you throw away all the gospel music like you throwing away all the R. Kelly music? So when you go and what you listen to with your wife and husband, that's your business. I'm just saying, some people choose to have no music at all, and then some people may take a song that's not wicked. And that, man, that's our song since high school right there. Just like me and Dee Dee, me and my wife, one of our favorite songs is Computer Love by Roger Troutman. Could it be this face I seen on my computer screen? Because that's how we got together, through the computer with the Most High. That's my computer love, through the Holy Spirit. So I jam Computer Love in my truck all the time. Plus I'm a musician. So I'm very cautious of what I listen to, but I ain't telling nobody to do what I do. You pray about it and the Most High will show you. Because you can say R. Kelly's demonized and demonic and all them sexual spirits and everything, but don't act like it don't go on in the church. If you're going to call out R. Kelly, call out them church folks too, and I'm gone on that. Shalom.